Here come that bullshit, what up? 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 Watch him rollin', watch him go, watch him rollin', watch him go, watch him rollin', watch him go, watch him rollin', watch him go. He be rollin' down the street, he be rollin' to the beat, he be rollin' down the street, he be rollin' to the beat.
Yo, what is going on YouTube and people of the world? I'm the Zombicutioner, and today is finally the day that I'm going to be bringing you guys that community top 5 that I asked for so long ago. But anyway, since today is a day, that means that it's another idea for another community top 5. So the next one that I'm going to be doing, and I promise I'll get it out sooner, is what do you guys think the top 5 double pack-a-punch upgrades are in all of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies? Let me know down in the comment section down below or over on Twitter. I'll be checking them both pretty consistently. Give it about a week and the next one will be out. But anyway, let's get right into this video because I know I've kept you guys waiting for so long. Bringing up the rear in the first ever community top 5, guys, we have the Python. The Python is a highly mobile and reliable gun that can be used by all types of zombies players. Taking a look at the stats for our number 5 gun, we see that non-pack-a-punch, the average damage goes anywhere from about 100 to 300 damage per shot depending on how you take that shot. The Python has a strong ammo count with 6 shots in the chamber and 84 in reserve. When pack-a-punch, the Python gets a badass name change and becomes the Cobra, and now has a higher damage that is 1000 to 600 damage per shot with a nice speed reloader added. The ammo gets a bit of an increase as well, now making it 12 in the chamber and 96 in reserve. My personal thoughts on the Python are that this gun is very underrated because when you pack-a-punch that baby and add some double tap and speed cola, this thing wrecks with one-shot kills all the way to round 30. I would definitely take this gun with me to a high round and use it as my run gun because it is so reliable. Our number 4 spot in today's video, guys, comes with a surprise to many, I know, and it may actually get me murdered by the sellout himself, the Smith Plays. But today, you guys picked the PPSH as a community. This gun has a high to moderate level mobility based on the player's style. Our stats for this bad boy is a damage count of 100 to 60 with a rate fire of 1,250 rounds per minute. Our ammo count comes in with a nice 71 in the clip, a very awkward number, and 355 in reserve. When pack-a-punch, this thing lives up to his name, baby, and I'm telling you, it really does. It becomes the Reaper, and man does this thing tear through zombies with a new damage count of 150 to 80 and a rate fire of 1,578 rounds per minute. And a huge magazine size with 115 in the clip and 700 in reserve. This is definitely a fan favorite for many even today. My personal thoughts on the PPSH is that this gun is a lot of fun to use, and it was good before we even had our Double Tap 2.0, and I just wouldn't even want to see what this thing could do with Double Tap 2.0 and Double Pack-a-Punch. I'm taking this thing to round 200, baby. Round 200, maybe even 3. Today we have the first ever Middle of the Pack award and participation ribbon going to the MG08 in our first ever community top 5. And let me tell you, this is probably Treyarch's best kept secret because I could not find many stats on the MG08, guys. I really tried my hardest, but here's what I did find. The MG08 is a very low mobile gun because of it being a light machine gun, and its mobility is reduced even more because we are often using it in no man's land. With a high damage at all ranges and a rate fire of 750 rounds per minute, this gun's ammo count is rated really high with 100 in the clip and 400 in reserve. Originally, the pack-a-punch name for the MG08 was supposed to be the Magna Collider 115, but a final decision process was actually made in making it the Magna Collider, and that's it, guys. They took out the 115. I really wish they would have left it in. I love when Treyarch puts those little things in. It also receives a nice ammo upgrade after pack-a-punching, giving it 100 in the clip and 600 in reserve, and the damage is increased to a one-shot headshot all the way to round 13. And let me tell you, if you're going to take it from anybody, take it from me. That is damn good for any light machine gun, but not to burst anybody's bubble. It is actually statistically the twin of the LSAT. Coming in at number 2 today, guys, because, well, obviously 2 comes after 3 for those of you who might not have known. But anyway, this is a gun that was newly released in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Today's spot is the KN-44. Let's take a look at the stats, strats, and facts. for the KN-44. So first off, the damage on this gun ranges anywhere from 125 to 100 per shot and has a rate fire of 625 rounds per minute. With a moderate recoil and mid to high mobility, this gun is great for all types of zombie players. The ammo count on the KN is 30 in the magazine and 210 in reserve, and we can obtain this through any wall buys on all of the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 maps and actually through the mystery box on Zetsubo no Shima. When Pack-a-Punch, this gun becomes the Anointed Avenger, a pretty badass name in my opinion, and gets a nice damage and ammo boost, with it now being 50 in the clip and 350 in reserve. The mobility also gets a nice upgrade, giving it the same mobility as the Kuda, and we get some extra attachments of FMJ and extended mags. Overall, this gun is great for all players and can be used effectively both for camping and training depending on your playstyle. I would run this gun with Juggernaut, Speed Cola, and Double Tap 2.0, with the final perk slot being open for interpretation depending on the style of play. I really enjoy using this gun, and I would obtain it at a low round and take it all the way to high rounds with me, guys. It's a really great gun, take my word for that. Rounding out the first ever community top 5 and grabbing the first ever #1 spot on this series, we have a gun that was featured in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 and has been a fan favorite for so long. This might actually be my favorite gun in all of Call of Duty Zombies history. The Galil is a fully automatic assault rifle with a damage of 150 to 100 per shot and has a rate fire of 750 rounds per minute, low recoil and moderate penetration. We see a nice ammo count on this gun with 35 in the clip and 315 in reserve. This gun is an absolute beast because of its high damage and reserve ammo. It is well above average from all the other guns, making it useful up until round 19 and even surpassing round 19 if we're aiming for the heads. This gun has a moderate mobility and is loved by players because it rivals many of the light machine guns, even surpassing them in many of those categories. When we Pack-a-Punch, this gun becomes a lamination and is arguably the most sought after gun in all of Call of Duty Zombies, with the damage increasing now to 220 to 150 per shot and receiving a nice ammo upgrade to 35 in the clip and 490 in reserve. That surpasses the RPK. The lamination has the highest damage to recoil stat of any gun that is not a wonder weapon, ripping through any zombies in its path. This is definitely one of my favorite guns in all of Call of Duty Zombies, and I would grab this out of the box faster than I would grab a ray gun. I would run this gun with Juggernaut, Speed Cola, Double Tap 2.0, and Electric Cherry. This is a gun I would rather die than trade in, and I really want to see it make a comeback and complete the trilogy in Black Ops 3. But anyway, that'll wrap things up for today's video, guys. Be sure not to forget about the next community top 5. That, of course, is going to be the top 5 double Pack-a-Punch upgrades in all of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. But if you guys found this video at all informational and you liked it at all, be sure to punch that like button right in the face. Drop some comments down below. Let me know. Find me over on Twitter at ZombieCutioner. Maybe even subscribe and tell a friend. Remember, I would love your faces if you did that for me. As always, I'm doing this channel for you guys and my personal enjoyment, and I will see you guys in the next one.